What's good? It's Chigozy. Friday, February 26, 2021. And when you read out 226, you get 93. So they're going to have some Saturnian rituals. And then, as you also know, 221 is important, or 226 is important. The Roman Catholic Church, to the market, 226. And again, when you read out 226, you get 93. Saturn 69. I mean, there's going to be some Saturnian ritual. Probably Donald Trump again on the front page. Saturnian actor. Hey, Mateo. Late again. Yeah, I'm going to be late every single day. I can never. Like, by the time I can get situated and started to even go, it's already been like 10 minutes. What can you expect from the $1.9 trillion stimulus? 1.9 Chaos 19. See what they have to say about this ritual. Oh, man. $11.04. Chaos 19. $15 minimum wage, because this stuff, they're just printing more money. That's all they do. It's just BS. None of this means anything. If you're unemployed, out of work Americans would get federal weekly boost of $400 through August 29th.
The Senate parliamentarian ruling that Democrats will not be allowed to include.
Man, just imagine if you just throw that in the market. They're literally giving me a $400 account to, guys. If the federal government was giving me $400 a week, you know what I would do? I would literally just trade it. Like, I would put $400 in an offshore account, day trade. And what's to say I got unlucky in my first couple trades and lost, a little bit too much, maybe a couple $100. Then just re-up the next week. And then, within the first, second, or third try, you're gonna get the ball rolling. So they're literally giving you just like an account to just grow every single week. And then you can just add to it, keep adding it, and keep growing it and growing it. Or again, sports, you can use it to bet on the fake and rigged sports and grow it. There's a lot of ways to grow the BS money that they're going to give you. If you own a small business, who was out of luck? Workers being paid at or just above the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour will not see a boost in pay. Oh, it's me. Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't need any of this stuff. I'm not saying that oh, look at me, I'm so rich and great. No, I don't need government BS. You saw what I did with it. I just fucked around with it in the market and, had fun. The Senate parliamentarian on Thursday ruled that increasing the hourly threshold to $15 does not meet a strict set of guidelines needed to move forward in the reconciliation process, which would allow Senate Democrats to pass a relief bill with a simple majority and no Republican votes. So, if you're hungry, food stamps. Guys, what do you think this is all going to do? This is not good for the nation's economy at all, obviously. This is not going to end well for anyone. Out to run. Oh, morning, Ninja. Nice. I mean, if it's nice out, why not? You can go for a run and listen to this if you want. That might be what you're trying to say, which is awesome. Lucky you. XRP, FOR, NFTs, free BS money out there, guys. Exactly. A lot of the dumb rituals in the sports, free money. There really is free money out there. You just got to put in the effort, and that's the biggest part. I admit I don't put in the effort to get the free money a lot in the fake sports, but I'm okay with that. The fact that I know that it exists, that it's out there, and other people can make money off it, I'm happy. I just choose. It's not even a moral or ethical thing. I told you a lot. It's just like a personal thing. Like, I have to remind myself half the time to even do it. You know what I'm saying? So I have to remind myself to do it, and have to be in my consciousness, and I have to it's just it's something that I guess I don't enjoy as much as other people. So I'm just not gonna force it. Maybe it's because I'm into the market so much, you know. So it's like I don't really, you know, care about anything else, money wise. Gematria fam in the building. What's good, Bryson? Two fully vaccinated people can gather with minimal risk, Fauci says. But this guy also says that masks are symbolic and it's not a big deal. So again, I always go whenever they bring up what he says, I go off to what he really said. He never recanted that. He never went against what he said. He said masks are unnecessary. They're largely symbolic. He said January 10th, 2017, there's going to be a surprise pandemic under Trump. He guaranteed that was going to happen. So yeah, I don't care what he says. Two fully vaccinated people can gather with minimal risk. Guys, what does this mean then? If two can do it, then maybe three and four and five can do it. So this means if you want to go to a concert or anything like that, you gotta be fully vaccinated. This is how they're leading into that. Adrian Broadus. I thought it was about Calvin real quick. Calvin Broadus. I think his is 1D though. If you're wondering who that is, that's Snoop Dogg. Another one of the Jesuit agents. Literally a government agent. I mean, Snoop Dogg's been so pro federal government because he has to be. Biden sends a message to Iran, but with a scalpel instead of a sledgehammer. This is so stupid. Why? Guys, again, I've said million times. Again, before Gematria and everything, I always knew there was a bunch of BS with this Middle East stuff. I knew it was all nonsense from the government. Just didn't know exactly how they were doing it. And because I've always fucking hated this shit. Look at these Iranians. Look at these Middle Easterns. You know, sending a message. Like just that makes me so angry, man. Just being an American, it's like that's why I gotta get out of here. I don't want to be associated with this shit anymore. I want to go to the Middle East and just spread love and joy and truth, not this BS. Yeah, any Iranians watching, I'm always on your side. I'm here to help you. If it came to it,
There's
even in the narrative, yeah, I would join Iran and do whatever I can for them. Sure, I know they're controlled, obviously. That's what's speaking to the narrative. But again, F the Americas. Fuck the United States of America. Speaking of which, it equals 339. How the U.S. and Iran became enemies. They're not enemies. They are friends. They're pitting the people against each other. That's what I'm telling any Iranian watching, any Middle Eastern watching. I am not your enemy. Don't quit listening to the fucking TV. Quit thinking that, you know, quit believing all this BS. It's complete nonsense. It's all by the numbers shit from the Jesuit order. Divisive crap. United States of America equals 339. So to give you a 339 video, 3-minute 39-second video about U.S. Iran 4224. We don't have the 4224 date numerology today, but even then, whenever they do, they have this. So sure, we'll talk about Iran on other days than that, but on dates with 4224, you also get Iran. There's just a bigger message why. We can see from Joe Biden's birthday, sending this message, 226, just like the February 26, 1993 World Trade Center bombing. He uses this number in these terror hoaxes all the time. This anti-Islamic shit needs to go really fast. Joe Biden, November 20th, 1942. Absolute nonsense. So today, from his 77th birthday, how old is this actor? Yes, or 78, excuse me. Jesuit 78. But he won the election at 77. He became president-elect at 77. The whole, 77 Meridian riddle. But now he's 78, Jesuit 78. So from his 78th birthday. I hope he doesn't die at 79. But he is, probably, Or when Kamala Harris turns 59. So in 3 years, he'll probably pass that then. But anyway, 3 months, 7 days, 99 days from his past birthday. 14 weeks and 1 day. I know Jupiter 99. We read out 33, get 141. Trying to see what else we see here, though. It's almost like I feel like they're having the home run numbers from his upcoming 79th birthday. Seeing the message. 267 days. I don't think this one either. We're gonna figure this out. What are they saying? Sends a message to Iran with a scalpel. Sending a message. 69. So I'm already seeing something. Sending us message 69 to Iran 24. On a day with 69 numerology. That's why he's sending his message 24 to Iran. Again, these numbers follow this country. Iran 24 like message. Message 69. It's this day with 69 numerology. So what else can we get with this actor? Gotta do his full name again. Guys, I'm not letting this one up. I'm not gonna just give up on this. It's not that hard to see. It's just I'm just jumping into this. 1038. No death, killing, murder 38. The scalpel. 68, like terror, like World Trade Center construction began 68, etc. He did get his law degree in 68. You see that there. Let's see. Thursdays. In a protraction effort to see the blink. So that's the first thing I'm saying. This happened Thursday. I'm sure it's being published today, and I think that I'm not gonna give up on that as well. But just for ease of completing this, they care that that's the message. It's the Thursday's airstrikes. See, guys, this is bullshit. Why is this happening? The only reason they're doing this is to make money and to cause global tyranny and control. To have reasons for shit to happen and say, look, we're bombing the enemy. The U.S. military on Thursday struck a site in Syria used by 2 Iranian-backed militia groups in response to rocket attacks on American forces in the region in the past 2 weeks. These are all done by the numbers. The rocket attack on American forces was done by the numbers. They control both sides of the war. I even hate calling it a war, but that's pretty much what it is. War 42 like Iran. 950, America 50. Syria 36. There we go. I saw that I was seeing that 36 earlier. So today his message will go back from his past birthday, his 78th birthday. See, sometimes you just gotta read the propaganda a bit more. Syria 36. They're talking about his airstrikes in Syria today. They could have, but they happened yesterday, a span of 3 months, 6 days from his birthday. Again, that's like honestly how you check and confirm the work. When you can do like the day it actually happened versus the day it put it out, and then you do the end date calculation, you still get the same number. That's like checking your work essentially. I mean, even if you couldn't do that, it's still what they're doing. But that should solidify it even further. Syria 36, airstrikes on Syria 3 months, 6 days from his birthday. Do you see how this guy's striking the brown people over there by a specific numerical system? And you guys voted for him. And I mean, not you guys in the chat, but anyone who vote, most people I guess would vote for him, right? Because fuck Trump. We're all cool. We wouldn't get Trump out of office. All these dumb reasons. I'm done with Trump. Okay, but regardless, you voted for this actor, Joe Biden, and look what he's doing. He's just started his term, and he's now bombing Syria. Why? There's no reason to do it besides for their agenda. What Iranian-backed militia? You don't even know that exists. Can you prove that there's an Iranian-backed militia over there? You fucking can't. But can you prove that they're doing this by a specific numerical system from these actors' birthdays? You can prove that. So that by default, you should just quit believing this crap and understand that this Gematria is actually showing you the truth and how sick this stuff is. 3 months, 6 days from his birthday. Also 14 weeks, dead 14, end 14. And then we can do it to his upcoming birthday. You guys notice how we didn't walk away from this and be like, oh no, they're not decoding this at all. I couldn't see. No, I just had to read it a little bit more. That's all I had to do, just to show that they're always doing this. They are always doing this encoding by the numbers. And of course, there's a lot more here. 383, death, killing, murder. 38, murder, 3883. Joe Biden's a piece of shit, man. Market equals 226 in Jewish. Yep, but the Roman Catholic Church 226. Exactly, exactly. And we are going to talk about that. I mean, it's funny. I have the thumbnail more market like. See the SPY is bouncing off its lows of the day, but again, it's not. I put market, especially now that they can talk about Bitcoin, Tesla. Let's see what Tesla and Bitcoin are doing. So, I mean, pretty much doing the same thing as the market. Let's see real quick. A little bit slow right now. Maybe I should restart my computer. It's too late now. Oh well. Well, we can still look at the chart here while it's trying to load. Tesla has been selling off since yesterday. It tried to catch support pre-market and after hours, and it's holding that level. So it looks like it looks like it wants to round out here, right, and try to go up again. I mean, it's again always too early to tell. It could fail here, right? It could fail here around $700, and then roll back down. I mean, I want to go to like a. So I don't show you guys a 5 minute chart as often. Yeah, I should though. 5 minute chart's amazing. I mean, I use this all the time. 5 minute, 1 minute, and daily. Those like the main time frames I look at. But it's all this. I mean, it's all the same. It just gives you different like. So it goes top down. Like a lot of these are pretty much moves based on like the higher time frames, but you can kind of align them all together. But Tesla now, can we get another pop back up to test 700? Maybe, maybe not. We already had what a couple pullbacks here. They might have to test VWAP again. Volume weighted average price. But yeah, Tesla not doing too well today. Yeah, bouncing off its lows. It's trying to hold this low. It's trying to keep holding this support. That's the whole goal. You don't want to break that, or else you're really breaking this pattern. But you see how you're still in a low risk zone because your stop is here. I don't know why your stop. Maybe some points below here. Trades can't really fuck you over, but even then, it's a big sign of weakness. Like you're still in a low risk area relative to your reward. So these are the days where you should be like, okay, I should be formulating a plan. But yeah, these big drops they have, they just shake people out. Oh, Sarah T, I gotta still check what you want me to look at in the market. Yeah, market is 226. This might be the day to talk about it. I think we did talk about Syria, Trump, but we're not Trump, Biden. Again, 3/6 from his birthday. 3 months, 6 days, Syria 36, carrying out airstrikes. I didn't do what airstrike equals. Airstrike 47, the plural airstrikes 48. Ah, there we go. Airstrikes 141. 14-1 from his birthday. You see how this works? Airstrikes 141, reversing alphabetical order. See, sometimes I'm just too lenient on these people. Because I was like, oh, yeah, you want to do airstrikes. There's Syria airstrikes. Like, it's just kind of sad. In an attempt to, like, not be so picky through the headlines, like, I just don't do half of it. Well, I shouldn't be doing that. But I guess I'm really, like, those dumbass deniers, naysayers, and shit. I'm trying my best to show them that you don't even need half the details to see how this is by the numbers propaganda from the Catholic Church. 14 weeks and 1 day from today. Again, today they're publishing it on the front page saying they sent his message with the airstrikes. Sure, it happened yesterday, but this is why they're publishing it today, telling us 14-1 from his birthday, airstrikes 141, while he's 78 years old. America 129 in the Jewish cipher. I mean, this Joe Biden is an actor for the government. I don't know why you guys believe in him and think he's the president. Actually, as in like an elected official that people actually elected and he won fair and square, and or you believe the election was rigged because you believe the election's fucking real, but you believe the federal government's narrative and Donald Trump's narrative on the election rigging. You believe one of those two, you're fucking stupid. No, the elections are always hell, yeah, they're rigged for lack of another word. Just like I call everything fake, but it's not, it could happen in your face, but it's just, it's fake. They use actors and stunts and things. It's the same thing with rigged. My definition of rigged is like, well, yeah, football's rigged, right? But I usually like to call it fake because, I mean, rigged means like, in my mind, right? I'm not sure, but in my mind at least, rigged means like, there's some like kind of legitimacy to it. It's kind of like good, but you rig it, right? You kind of like make it, you edit it, you manipulate it a bit to be in your favor. Otherwise, if you didn't do that, it'd be like set, right? You rig something that's already good. But if it's completely fake, BS, scripted, bullshit, contrived from the absolute beginning. It's just a complete fake play. A complete. Again, we're just playing on words here. I'm not saying say this, say that. I'm just my personal understanding of these words. So that's why I go as far as say is like the election's not even rigged. It's just completely fucking fake. It's completely BS. They don't count any of the votes unless they mock you, all by the numbers. So quit voting for Biden and Obama and all this bullshit. Stimulus voters today too. Yeah. Pay no Instagram. The global code. Yeah, Lady Gaga's dog. So I guess we'll talk about that again if people are asking. We covered this yesterday, but there's probably some follow up. I guess we'll go to TMZ and see the follow up on that. I think we still have time. I guess we'll talk about market and stuff. But really, because for the market, it was like I still put in the title because of 226, but it's not like super selling off today, right? Like for like I thought it would. Maybe yesterday was its day. Now it's just kind of consolidating around its lows. But yeah, we still got the afternoon. Senator Ted Cruz. I love Orlando, but it's no caution. Too soon, not at CPAC. Oh, it's no. Excuse me, but it's no. I love Orlando, but it's no Cancun. Remember, because he was in Cancun. It's all mockery. I'm just saying to talk about Lady Gaga here. Yeah, Lady Gaga. Dog nappers may have targeted singer for ransom. No, they haven't. Again, the Catholic Church is putting this out. That's what this is, a 705 Catholic Church New World Order. Order 75. They are the New World Order. They are the Illuminati. The Catholic Church, the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit Order. That's the same thing, essentially. I say essentially because they run the Catholic Church. They're within the Catholic Church. They call the shots to do it all. But the Society of Jesus and the Jesuit Order is exactly the same. It's like calling Lady Gaga versus Stephanie Germanotta or whatever. It's the same exact thing. French Bulldogs. What does French Bulldog equal? 64224. This happened on this happened on the 24th. This happened 2 days ago, wasn't it? Unless it was yesterday. Because again, this gets really blurry. Oh no, even this came out yesterday. I swear. Lady Gaga dogs. I think that should be on Wikipedia though. Let's see if Wikipedia talks about it. Because again, Wikipedia give you the exact date. I think it's really nicely organized, and you don't have to dig around the propaganda. And they still link it to the propaganda. I'll take that. February 25th. So this came out yesterday, but I feel like didn't this happen the day before? Yeah, it happened that night to come out the next day. That's what they did. So it happened on 224. But I'm just trying to show you. See, Wednesday night. When was Wednesday? When was February 24th? See? Wednesday, February 24th. 224. French Bulldog equals 224. Are you seeing how the Catholic Church, even more specifically, the Society of Jesus, which equals 224, is putting this out? And where's Lady Gaga right now when this is happening? In Rome. She's in Rome. Where the Catholic Church is, where the Vatican is. Technically, the Vatican's in the Vatican because it's its own independent thing, but it's all in Rome. All goes back to Rome. Don't try to wiggle your way out of this one. This is by the numbers ritual from the Catholic Church. And I heard the little dingy thing on my computer, so let me go back to the chat in case anything happened. But again, I'm just speechless at this point. Trump says he runs shit still. Yeah, there's truth behind that. He's still acting in people's faces. That's like, so really there's no truth in that at all because he doesn't run anything, but he runs the script, as in doesn't run it like that, but he acts. That's the best thing I can say. He's an actor, but he's still gonna be in your face by the numbers every single day, or most days. Gold is a bargain today for anyone interested. Oh, I hope so because I was wanting gold to sell off a bit more. I know silver sold off a bit more. It still doesn't. I wanted to break its pattern. I want these things to hit the SMA again. Whoops, not AU. It's GC. Nice. This is what I love, man. Load the boat territory. This is good because I'm trying to get that one gold coin. This is just buying me more time. But again, I'll buy it regardless. As long as this thing, especially under the SMA, I'll buy that gold coin whenever I get the cash to want to do it, like the budgeting to do it. And I'm not in a rush or anything. But this is great. This is so good. Because the thing with gold, and is this one that market is this a 226 market ritual? Gold selling off today, is that part of it? This is the gold market selling off today. I know gold 38. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Today's the day with 308 days remaining. Gold equals 38, and it's selling off today. Nice, with a big sell-off. Market 226, gold market. That's probably why they chose this market. Unreal. I mean, look at the size of this candle relative. Sure, there's been other bigger ones, but this is not a small sell-off. It's down 3% today. Excellent. So I think there's going to be a rally, soon. So today's definitely, if you're trying to like buy the dip, again, I never tell you when to buy or sell. It's always my opinion. But if you had the means to do it and you're doing it anyway, after this, sure, you can you could do is wait for the next candle to make a new low, because it's like for example, this broke, because you can still keep going down, right? This could be the beginning of more. I don't know, my volume bars aren't here, but maybe they don't have them for futures, which they should. But fuck it. I see why. I see why they wouldn't though. It's not like the stock exchange. Like this is not all coming from just like that one exchange. I mean, like, well, it kind of is like Comex or whatever, but it's just for how they get the volume data and everything. It's a bit more complicated. That's why. So I get it, but that doesn't mean they can't show up anyway. I mean, still, I'll be, it's like if you're short, you'll be taking profit into this flush. So while they're taking profit, you want to be adding. And if it goes a little lower, you can be adding. Oh yeah, you got your wrench, Mystic Moon, Tarot. Yeah, it's so obvious at this point. Can you trade your wrench for a chainsaw? That's what we need. Show up at fucking Google. Say, hey, we're here to help chop down your trees. Down 3.3% on the day. Hey, what's good, Chef Young? Nice seeing you, man. I said a good time to buy gold because, and I'll just explain myself. But again, I always say there's never like a recommendation or like this is just like what I would be comfortable doing myself. So I have no positions in gold right now. Just to be transparent, right? But look at the max chart. Every time gold is below the long-term moving average, just for lack of better words, called the 200. I have it at 180, but it's essentially you're very similar. This blue line, whenever gold's below it, what does it end up doing? Even after no more than a couple years. I mean, this is like a year and a half. Let's just say even a year, because with this, it's like you spend a year pretty much under this, and it goes up. So had you been loading the boat when it's under the SMA, then it will just eventually, because it's mean reversion. This is an average price. It's pretty much kind of one of the laws in trading, almost like a mean reversion. And it's not just on trading; it's on a lot of things. Things just kind of tend to revert back to the mean, right? Mean reversion. This is in a lot of different fields, not just trading. So you're pretty much just mean reversion trading or investing. And whenever this gets close to the SMA, you buy. Where it's under or close, you just keep buying. And notice how your average price just keeps going up and up and up. I mean, it'll essentially be the SMA or even better. Right? So imagine you just bought all down here, didn't even care what it was doing. As low as you got, you just kept buying. Well, then look, it goes up. Likewise, in here, I mean, sure, of course, you can, but again, ask yourself, would you rather start buying here and averaging down? I mean, there might be a point where you'd say, okay, I'm throwing the towel, because this is kind of scary, it's all hindsight, because this kept going down, down, down for years. But people were doing it, they were averaging down the whole time. They were, I mean, people were doing it. Banks, they were averaging down as long as you're below the SMA. Or if you want to be safer, you could do it when SMA is pointing up. Like, see how it's pointing up here, and it'll dip below, but it's kind of just pointing up. So you can have, you'd write this all down your strategy. Oh, this has been pointing down for so long, right? This was pointing down. We tested, so maybe you wouldn't buy these dips seeing this, right? You'd wait for this not to happen anymore. So you wouldn't buy any of this. But then once you see this and maybe some higher lows, then you can start buying. But regardless, you're buying anywhere here and it's going to go up. So that being said, see, it did it back here. It does it all the time. So what can happen is we can stay under here. Even we could honestly stay under here for the next year or two. It's very possible. We can start just bear flagging down, breaking all this, and we're in this 1600, 1700 range for the next couple of years. Okay, so you're loading up there, so then maybe you'll eventually go back up, It's all made, guys. This gold. But again, even here's the big thing with precious metals, especially buying physical gold. Even if the price kept going down, 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 but then the dollar collapses, or when it does, you have the precious metals, right? The collapse of these fiat currencies automatically make the value of these just more valuable because they actually have fucking use and worth. So you also have that going for you. So that coupled with buying this below the SMA, that's why I said it's a good time to buy gold. Anything below that you're long term investing. Silver, and the thing is with silver, like I wouldn't, wait. I also wouldn't wait if it's doing this. If it's trending up above it, then you just buy the pullbacks. Like I bought kind of after this one, and it, popped up. But it looks like once it's trying to make a lower, see, it's making a higher low. Again, it's always too early to say. This thing could still break below, and then all of a sudden be your breaking pattern, and then maybe you're gonna struggle down here. So again, I hope that this is on its way back to this blue line. I hope that we break pattern. Like I'm in silver. Like I'm rooting for it to sell off because if it sells off, I'll just add more down here. But even then, today's a good day to add. Look how we're, you're adding here, assuming this trend's going to continue. And this is just the A B C D, like big drop, right? A to B, B to C, C to D. That's like the general stock chart drawing. You see this before, this, and then higher. This is like the main kind of rhythm you're kind of looking for. There's also A B C down. I pretty much look for A B C, as in A, right, B, so A to B, B to C, A B C. I'm trying. So it's pretty much this A B C down. But if it doesn't do this, like it's not doing this, so we're price of bullish. But if it does this, then it does. So this, but here we're looking for an A B C D after a big sell off. You want it to pop up from A to B, have a smaller pullback from B to C, and then from C to D, you want to break point B. So that's what we're waiting for now. And this is, pretty steep pullback. That's the whole point. Like, it's like maybe it might not happen. This will all just be hype. This will bring silver up just now. They'll crash it, shake out people. Which I don't know. I don't even know if they really did. There are some weak hands in silver. I don't really know why. I think precious metals should just be holding them. That's just my opinion. The dollar's BS. Here's my thing. Why would you hold dollars? Like, why would you have United States dollars and feel like you're great, but then you wouldn't have? But then, like, if you're holding silver, you wouldn't feel like you're great. Like, that just makes no sense to me. If I have any sort of precious metals, I feel like I'm in better shape than having any kind of dollar. Logically, I can't even argue against it. It's not, at the point, I don't think it's an opinion. It's actual precious metal, not government tokens, who tokens, Jesuit tokens. But this has to hold for this to work. As soon as this breaks this low of 2610, it's just invalid. This setup's invalid. It's not a ABCD anymore. You can start being more bearish. Headed the data at 311. Nice. 311. Nice. Excellent. I'm gonna make sure to catch you down there. Why don't you let me? I'll make sure everything's ready to go so I can meet you down there. That'll be amazing. Don't buy ETFs. They have no obligation to deliver. Yeah, I trade ETFs. I don't like buy them for the long term unless like the trend they keep going, right? Like, but I don't like buy them as like a long term investment because not to mention they decay in price. A lot of them because of like the contango and shit and just the time decay and stuff. Like over time, ETFs kind of go to zero. Yeah, you should like people usually short ETFs and like hold. That's like the long term strategy in an ETF is to short them. Why do I even care? If I tell them someone else. Harmonic patterns. Yep, there are harmonic patterns. There are harmonic patterns in the market, and people trade off them. I don't, but there are harmonic patterns in the market. And if that's your thing, and that makes sense to you, then do it. There's people who make lots of money doing that, and it makes sense to them. There's people who don't even look at charts at all, and they make a bunch of money. They just do the probability statistics. That makes sense to them, right? Like that's why I say, don't feel like what I show you is the only way to do it. There's like literally millions of ways to trade the market. This is just one of them. Hey, Jack Zonson, welcome. You don't buy metal because if you got to up and leave your house, you got to move a few $100 of metal. Fuck that, exactly. See, I'm looking for like small amounts. Like I'm not trying to hoard a whole bunch. Just like enough, like it's like for a defensive emergency, right? Like not so much where someone's gonna super target me and I have to like always have a bunch. You'll be strapped around it. I'd rather hold literally like 10 ounces of like silver, 10 ounces of gold. Yeah, gold. You only need 1 ounce. You don't need much. Gold is so expensive, and or palladium's even worth more than both of them. So you can get palladium, and yeah, melt them down for bullets. You can have smaller quantities. That's the beauty of gold. Like you don't need hold much of any of this stuff. Because if you had enough gold where you have to be lugging it around, that's a good problem to have, man. That's a lot of gold. Like we have 1 ounce is 1,726. So times that by 16, that's how much pound. That's how much pound of a pound. So 1 pound of gold, just one little pound, is this price times 16. You know what I'm saying? So imagine having like 100 pounds of gold, just 100 pounds, or you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man! I think that's your least of your worries at that point. Early for tomorrow, nice. Polonium 239. Is that a polonium? Oh yeah, the element. I mean, guys, they name these crypto all these weird ass names. When you guys name these elements, I honestly think you're talking about crypto half the time. 20 minutes in. Oh yeah, we're not at the hour mark. Yeah, it's not too late. Yeah. Palladium is in catalytic converters. Yep. Definitely. I mean, it's worth the most right now. Sure, the price can always pull back, and that's why I promote gold and silver because, for example, silver is looking good. It's worth a lot. Banks are getting into it and everything. Which again, fuck the banks, but again, if they're doing shit, you gotta like don't ignore it. And again, even this retracement here at this 50, I mean, this is looking good for like the holding and going higher. Do I want it to do this? Like, I mean, again, I'm so agnostic. I don't care what silver does. I just don't care. I think either way it goes, we're good. If it goes up and breaks highs, you can buy here, you can buy down here. It just doesn't matter. I think for a very long term play, because I'm not day trading it. That's the whole point. If I was day trading silver, sure, this is still a good spot to buy though for day trade or even a short term swing trade. Metals and cryptos will be the best performing assets this decade. Yeah, I feel this. I feel that as well. And that's the thing. It's going to diversify. Like you don't want to be You don't want everything tied up in the stock market in the United States dollar. And if you don't want to support crypto and any of that stuff, then yeah, metals. I mean, the only crypto I have is XRP. And again, well, I have Litecoin as well. Keep forgetting that I have I have like five Litecoin. Like I keep forgetting about that. But I sold all my Ethereum. I sold all my Bitcoin. And I got buddies like back in 2016. Like I just kind of forget about them. I don't really care about them. But metals is like having gold and silver, man. That's the way to I think you'll be set. And average in. Don't go spending everything now on gold and silver, right? Don't buy everything at once. But whenever you see some good pullbacks that look good to you, doing a nice kind of steady trend. Sure, if for example, see this is a steeper trend, you didn't have to buy at all here. You can say, oh, this is too steep for me. Let me wait for like correction. And you could have been buying maybe down here. And sure, you'd be buying this, you'd be kind of averaging down, but you're still buying here. It's just long term. Comments make me want to commit suicide. Hydra pussy. Hydra, oh that's the crypto. Yeah, I haven't looked into that one yet. But price of some shit's the same price action as everything else. See, if you're holding for a long term, the fundamentals do matter. That's just the thing. I mean, that's the
will declare himself to still be the leader.
And it's funny, when I first bought XRP, I was like, oh, this is like a money grant type of thing. Okay, this seems legit. Not like legit from like, not from the government, but I was like, okay, the technology is like not so ridiculous. And then now with the whole 2022 possibility, it's like, okay, I'm just keep holding. Or at least hold half if I sell this year. Donald Trump returns to reassert himself as Republican Party leader with a 45-second video. Guys, Donald Trump's an actor for the federal government. That's why didn't I not say at the beginning of the fucking video we could see Donald Trump on 226 When you write out 226, you get 93. Saturn equals 93. This is the actor who banned TikTok. Saturn, the keeper of time, he bans TikTok. So Donald Trump returns to reassert himself as Republican Party leader. See, a big thing on Donald Trump returning to, he's not a leader of the Republican Party. I told you they're never going to get rid of this guy. He's going to be in your face till he dies. And he's a Saturnian actor for the federal government, always playing the role of Saturn, keeper of time. 45 is the sum of Saturn's magic square. He's the 45th president. They have a 45-second video. I mean, come on.
Donald Trump will declare himself to still be the leader of the Republican Party this weekend. The former president will speak to a conservative group in Florida on Sunday. A senior advisor says he's unlikely to say whether he'll run for president again in 2024, but he will boast of crushing opposition within the Republican Party.
Good sign. What are they showing us with that?
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe.
Shut up. I can't hear you with the fucking diaper in your face. Bloomberg quick take. Now, this is so we're here to read the comments, but you have to see that video. I mean, come on, man. Donald Trump back. I'm just going to write it out for anyone who doesn't know I'm still talking about. 226 equals 93 to 4 reduction. That's why there was a February 26, 1993 World Trade Center bombing. Saturn equals 93, and they call Saturn as the keeper of time. And Donald Trump is literally an actor playing the role of Saturn, the keeper of time. I mean, I don't want to say anything else. It's just beyond proven at this point. And every time we see him, and that's why I said at the beginning of the stream, we'll probably see Donald Trump and bam. I don't hesitate to call out that actor and his Saturnian rituals. It's so easy to see. Time to reset the Republic and lock up the swamp. You go to jail, you go to jail, you go to jail. Everyone's going to jail. Black people don't know how to get online. Joe Biden. When you think you're relevant, but in reality, you're the furthest thing from relevant. Well, I gotta disagree with that as well. Sure, in reality, like, if you're not stupid as fuck, yeah, this is all irrelevant BS. But if in the narrative, it's relevant. This is an actor playing the role of Saturn Keeper of Time. This is a Saturnian ritual in 226. It's very relevant. That's why I told you he's here. If he was irrelevant, he wouldn't be here as predicted. Your beloved Biden is preaching for unity. You put him in office and don't listen to him. Maybe it's not the politicians after all, but people are the problem. Yeah, it's the people. Exactly. Yay. Yay? Julie Brown? So I guess Julie Brown loves her vagina being groped by Saturnian actors for the federal government. Because that's what he says. Him, Billy Bush, Donald Trump said that he can grab any woman by the pussy because he's rich and famous and Donald Trump. And Julie Brown is saying, yay. That's great. Please touch my pussy by the numbers. Mr. Saturnian actor. Mr. coming out in 226 in the 45-second video. That's what you're saying. Maybe Alexia says otherwise, right? Okay, good. So sad. Again, that woman for Trump stuff, every time I see that and see this, I think about that. I'm sorry, my mind just goes to that. How can women, if all people, how can females support Donald Trump? The guy does not like women. He disrespects them completely. Just the fact that he's Republican, look how they're mocking all the blonde women, the whole dumb blonde symbolism the Republican Party keeps putting out, just that alone. I mean, I don't know how women even like the Republican Party, let alone Donald Trump, let alone any of these parties. Back like a virus that just won't go away. Exactly. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's fake news. It is. If he's your leader, you guys are effing idiots. It's true. Let's do a quick comparison of foreign policy. Biden just dropped a bomb on 22 people in Syria. Trump signed 5 historic peace agreements, had pulled forces out of Syria previously, and was withdrawing more from other places. Shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house. So this is all the narrative BS. But again, it's the mockery, and I'm glad he said this. This is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. That's why I fucking hate the Democrats, especially. I mean, guys, I hate both sides. Never think I'm picking sides. I guess both sides are fucking dumb. It's all the same shit from the Jesuits. But I absolutely fucking hate the Democrats as well because it's always, they act like they're so cool and high and mighty and peaceful and, let's all be together, democratic and, be rational and all this shit. But then they support all this war. Obama's all for, bombing ISIS and going to Syria. That's all Obama shit. That's all Biden stuff. Sure, Trump's doing the same thing. I'm not saying Trump didn't do any of this. Trump's all for this shit as well. But the Democrats, Biden, these people, they're actors. They love this type of shit. And I'm saying this because I'm so sick of all these young millennials. That's what I'm saying. All my millennial people, they're always like, oh, Obama's the man. Biden's whatever. You voted for Trump. No. It's like, you guys don't see these people love to kill people overseas with their bombs and this fake Islamic BS? I mean, come on. Yeah, and Biden starts killing more Muslims today in Syria. What a bunch of fools liberals are. It's just BS. It's fucking stupid. But both sides, again, it's both sides. Both sides support guys. Again, it was a George W. Bush, wanting to go over to kill the man in the cave. I mean, the Republicans got fooled in this shit too. Yeah, Obama's the definition of an actor. Absolutely, he is the biggest actor to ever walk the White House. I think he's even just a better actor than Trump. They're both just as much of actors, but like Obama really just acted, just bam, fucking Broadway status type shit, like absolute actor. And that's what's blowing my mind. I was like, how do people not see these people are like they're literally trained, employed TV actors paid to come out and deceive you in a very obvious ongoing agenda. They're not presidents or politicians or this guy. Maybe no, they were paid, trained actors. It's just so obvious to see. What proof do you need? The one they tell you this in the media. They hint at it. They say the world's a stage. They called Donald Trump a performer, an entertainer, an actor. Called him all these things. Yeah, they've never called Obama an actor, but you guys, the guy with his fake, the drinking the water out of Flint, Michigan. He didn't even drink it. His fake tears, his fake crying and shit. The guy's literally an actor. There's so much evidence. Democratic Republican Stephanie Murphy consider Senate. See, I'm glad you guys caught me. That's why I hate politics. Why I always, guys, just since a kid, I always see this. The first thing I think of is Republican, but it's representative. That's what the reps are. Representatives. So excuse me. But guys, Democratic, Republican, what's the difference? Donald Trump used to be a Democrat. You know that, right? It just doesn't matter in a narrative. Well, but just to be exact for the show, Democratic Representative Stephanie Murphy considers Senate bid against Marco Rubio. I just want to see how many days from my birthday this came out. I think 224. I see Asian, I think 44 immediately all the time, but I just feel like there's more to do than just that with Asian people. I think she's Asian. Don't have to make assumptions, but that's what Wikipedia is for. Because you have those like Latinas that kind of look Asian and like shit like that. Gotta make sure it's not that. If someone cares why I care, again, because it's all riddle. If I'm trying to piece together a riddle, I care about these people's backgrounds. I don't, Oh yeah, this is a Thai agent, or excuse me, a Vietnamese agent. I meant to say that name. This looks like Vietnamese. A Vietnamese agent for the government. Ho Chi Minh City. Look at this. So she synced up with the Vietnam War. I'm sure. Yeah, Vietnamese actor. She's 42 right now. State of Florida. I've never seen this. Guys, whenever I mention this to a new actor, I kind of look at him a bit because I've never seen this person before. I've never seen her in my life, so it's time to decode him. See, this is an agent for the federal government. Jesuit 78, Vietnam. It's 42. Vietnam 42 right now. She's 42, coming out here trying to run against Marco Rubio. We gotta do him as well. See, guys, I don't like doing political stuff, but when it's fresh, I will. It's just fresh political propaganda, so it's interesting. So the best I can say about it right now. And it's with an Asian person, so we can see more things to do. I hope I don't get a strike for this. They think I'm being racist. I mean, guys, I don't give a fuck about these people's races. It's again, we're solving riddles. May 28th, 1971. Marco Rubio. Where's this guy again? Florida. American politician serving as a senior United States senator from Florida, and he's a Republican, so she's running now, right? At least I'm doing this, guys. I normally skip over this type of shit because it's just so boring and BS and stupid. But I gotta be unbiased and decode this. Updated 255. Satan 55, God 55. She considers Senate bid against Marco Rubio. Maybe because Joe Biden's in office now, so yeah, right. So I'm speaking in narrative. So if Joe Biden's in office, should it be easier for her to win? Is that why she's going to do this? Is that what the dumb sheep would believe? Is seriously considering a run against guys? She might win. Let me look at the wording of this. Again, look at the agenda first off. This agenda 21. A lot of more females are overtaking men and stuff. That's all part of it as well. Again, I'm speaking to the agenda. I'm not speaking from personal what I think is should be happening. It's just what they're doing in their agenda. So it's more females taking over agenda, symbolism, the whole divine feminine stuff they're doing, and they're saying, oh, she's seriously considering a run. Like, yeah, you're seriously considering this? Like, really? It's Marco Rubio. You're not gonna win. This could be the Cinderella story coming out today or coming out a couple days ago about this. Launching a listening tour on issues including the pandemic, managing misinformation, fighting climate change, and for social justice. So I already do not like this person. Again, I guess I could have said, oh, she could have been maybe she's a good voice. Again, I know this control opposition, right? But no. Look, first, the name like paragraph, the little caption under the photo already shows me I don't like her. What does managing misinformation mean? This is a euphemism for censorship, for mass censorship by the Catholic Church, the big tech companies, which are run by the Jesuits, as Zach's book has explained perfectly. Managing misinformation equals 241 to 53rd prime, 353 to 71st prime, Catholic 71. What does censorship equal? Just wondering. 54, 144, like Jesuit order, okay, and 126. But managing misinformation, MM, 44. That's where this Asian's gonna do it. Stephanie Murphy. So we'll finally decode her. But I just had to talk about her and get the background up. Stephanie Murphy, 207, 72, Jesuit Order 72. Stephanie Murphy, 198. Oh, thank God she was born not 19/8 or something. Again, I don't like being mocked super hard by this gang every single second. Like, it's nice when those reels don't always come out like that, in my opinion. But it doesn't matter. Watch this. You'll still do 16th of September, 78. And you'll get numbers by numbers anyway. 106, Prophecy 106, America 52, 113, 41. Let's see. Senate. So for Senator, 92, 29, 97, 43. Wait for the Senate, 19. Her name. We gotta do her name. Dong. This you can't. They don't even pronounce it's like Don Thing Dong Dong. It's pretty much like that. I can't even speak Vietnamese, but that's I've heard the language before, so it's gonna sound something like that. 56. But look at her name equals. Her birth name equals 56 in the exact way how it is. So they don't calculate the D, they don't calculate the A, they don't calculate the I or the O. Because it's not technically an O, there's a dot there. It's not an I because there's a dot there. Right? If you remove these, just show you how this works. Right? This is how they're doing it. And her name equals 56, like Society of Jesus. 43, like what? Senator. See? This is an actor. That's why she's running for senator. This is an actor for Society of Jesus. And senator equals 38. This is on the front page. Again, they with 308 days remaining. With the S exception, it's 38. This is taking a little bit longer than I'd like, but let's just do it from their birthday at this point. That kind of jogs my mind a lot too. Like, it just helps. So they publish it 224. So let's make sure that's when this BS is happening. Yeah, we're gonna do this from 224. That's when it was published. I think it's a very safe thing to do. 224 from her birthday, her 42nd birthday. Oh wait, this is to her upcoming 43rd birthday. which we'll just do next, because, you know, Senator 43, but this is from her 42nd birthday. See, 161 or 162. 5 months, 9 days, Freemasonry 59. 231, the 21st triangle number, like Jesuit. I feel like there's more here, though. We gotta see what an election is, maybe later. Maybe we can follow up on this, because I want to talk about some other things after this. 5 months, 8 days, Freemasonry 58. Yeah, it sucks like I even got stuck on this one, because I know you guys shared some videos and stuff. Freemasonry 58. Last name Murphy 38. You know, like Senator Stephanie 43. I mean, come on, this is by the number. Stephanie 43. Like Senator 43, like her birth name 43. So yeah, this is by the numbers. Whoops. And Florida equals 38 as well. You know, like Senate, like Stephanie. So to her upcoming 43rd birthday. "29 weeks and 1 day." I see why they updated though yesterday though. I really think they wanted their best to go for this 29 weeks, and at 29. Again, when it's this close and you see them putting it out the next day, publishing it the next day, updating the next day, stuff like that, you just know that's where they're going. They're making it work. I don't know why you think it's me doing it. Senator 29. If I'm saying Senate 29, excuse me, Senator 29. Senate is 19. But Senator 29, 43. 20 weeks from her birthday. You're still talking about this. Marco Rubio. This is gonna be really fast. I feel like I missed some big things here, though, to be honest. But I think though we can come back to this no problem, because we're gonna keep talking about this anyway. So we got the 24th, his birthday. 93 days of propaganda, like Saturn. Government 133. You know, 133. 13 weeks and 3 days from his birthday. Also, that 3 months, 5 days. Senate 35. The Catholic. See? These are actors. It's just so obvious at this point. Marco Rubio, 52, like government as well. 115. I think I see something else, maybe. Let's see. Because I thought I saw 115 somewhere in this. Alright, I'll be done with this example. I feel like it just took a little longer than I had planned. I think Left Messiah shared this video. And I'm in the chat in a minute. These are all warning signs. I need to go back to the chat.
New this morning, freshman Congresswoman
Marie Taylor Greene. Yeah, this is BS. Maybe if we have time, we can watch that. But I mean, what do you want me to say? They're shaming this blonde woman again. You know, making remarks about transgender. And then, I mean, Zach already covered this. You know, the person that the woman that she remarked, her name equals the same thing as transgender. I think it might be better if we watch Zach's decode on it. Everything I'm gonna talk about is just everything he said already. You know what I mean, if that's okay, just so we can talk about new things. Maybe someone wants more market information, because we're already pretty much out of time. The United States isn't a nation; it's a federal corporation. Look at Title 28, U.S. Code 3002, Section 15A. They tell straight up, yeah, it is a corporation. And I'm gonna save this because I definitely know you're correct, but all the dumb idiots. This is not a corporation. Shut up, man. You conspiracy theory. Those dumb literal idiots who say shit like this. And then it's like, no, it says right here in the fucking title, so it's a corporation. Let's see if it's that quick to Google. Don't be surprised to make it hard to even find in a Google search. Let's see how easy. Maybe I hope they prove me wrong. Maybe it's for the mockery. It should be that easy. Just right there, first link. The United States is a corporation. November 29th, 1990. America 32. They were 32 numerology with 32 days remaining. I mean, you see this shit? Telling you how they're a corporation, branding it with their numbers. America 32. It's a day with 32 numerology with 32 days remaining. Skull and Bones 149. Satanic 122. Oh my god, man. You know what I mean? America 32. BS. Crap. That's why it's what? 3002. 28 US Code, Section 3002. Or whatever, I think this means section. 3002. I mean, what are the odds of that? And it's coming out in 32 date numerology, 32 days left in the year. Person includes a natural person, including an individual Indian, which means anyone. So you see how they're putting these rules over people who are from here. This is sick. So that's what I'm saying. If you're a full Native American, especially, you should say this. I don't consent to this shit. I don't consent to this even not being a full Native American, right? But come on, they can't just lump you in here. That's tyranny. Person includes a natural person, including an individual Indian, a corporation, a partnership, an uncorporated association, a trust or an estate, or any other public or private entity, including a state or local government or an Indian tribe. That means these are all corporations. The government is a person, they're a corporation. It's all interchangeable. I mean, I see that part as well. United States means a federal. United States means, guys, this is from the United States federal government. I didn't write this. Again, this section 3002, whatever, November. Oh, this is added. This addendum was November 29th. But we saw earlier. Yeah, there's addendum. Whatever this was. November 29th, 1990, America 32. But anyway, United States means a federal corporation, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or an instrumentality of the United States. A federal corporation. Federal 3339, like masonry. Guys, since starting this channel and my old channel, I keep calling it the federal government. Even though just colloquially, the Jesuit order. I always let you know to remember the Jesuit order, the Society of Jesus, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the you-know-who's, these other secret societies. Is the federal one world order. Roger Federer, one of their actors, in their fake-ass tennis. Federal corporation. I did not make this shit up. This is a federal corporation. You know what a corporation is? This is a fucking company. McDonald's Corporation. It's a fucking big company mind control scheme. It's an organization, usually a group of people or company, authorized by the state to act as a single entity. They don't give a fuck about you. That means it's not a democracy. How can you be a democracy when you're authorized to act as a single entity? Right? And recognized by such in law. That already says that everything's BS. If you are authorized to act as a single entity, what says you have to do anything with anyone else? Like, you legally do not have to. They legally don't have to have a legit election. Sure, some lawyer out there's like, that's not what it means. Okay, well then why is the election so fucking fake, and why is your dumbass not doing shit about it? This is clearly what these fuckers mean. Oh, look what attractive advantage do they have over everyone with this? They're rather tell us. One of the most attractive early advantages business corporations offered to their investors, which is what? Who are the investors of the United States of America? The Vatican, the Society of Jesus, same thing. The City of London, same thing. Bank of England, Switzerland, the Swiss bankers over there, the Moors. These are the investors. The you-know-who's, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Society of Jesus. One of the most attractive early advantage business corporations offered to their investors compared to early business entities like sole proprietorships and general partnerships was limited liability. See? Limited liability means that a passive shareholder in a corporation will not be personally liable either for contractually agreed obligations of the corporation or for torts, involuntary harms, but a lot of these are all voluntary, committed by the corporation against a third party. Unbelievable. You see this? Limited liability means that a passive shareholder in a corporation will not be personally liable either for contractually agreed obligations of the corporation or for torts, involuntary harms committed by the corporation against a third party, which is us and everything else. And think about it. Katrina, an involuntary harm. It was weather warfare. All the weather warfare are involuntary harms because they're done by this gang on purpose, but then told to you that they were involuntary. Like Katrina, like the shit going on in Texas, the power outage, which that was actually voluntary, right? But based on the involuntary snow, which is bullshit. You see this? And I'm sure their stock is, I mean, I'm not trying to relate the United States dollar to the stock, but maybe that's it. But I mean, it's so different. I feel like stock's like a physical share of a company. It's like it's some kind of value to it. I think the dollar, if you can keep printing, sure you can keep adding shares too. But I mean, guys, for the dollar, it's just so BS to the point where I can't even utter the words that it's the same thing as a stock. There's like no value at all. There's no intrinsic value at all to currencies. It's just what the big bankers decide to do. We become employees once we're out of the womb. Yep, with that birth certificate. Guys, all that stuff people say about this stuff, I guess I've never denied any of this, ever. I've never said this is stupid or any of that stuff. I mean, I love when you guys keep bringing this shit up. Because it's so fucking true. Once you're born and they give you a social security, welcome to the corporation. Exactly. Oh, you conspiracy theorists. It's like, what a fucking loser would fucking call you conspiracy theorists after sharing this when the United States federal government puts it right in their BS. They use the language of persons to subvert the true law of America that is based on natural law. Exactly. But you don't have to consent to that. I mean, I know you guys know you don't have to consent. Just a reminder to anyone. You don't have to consent to this bullshit at all. Dollar is their debt. Yep, is their debt. It's not. It's worse than even stock. It's just debt. I mean, that's how they roll. Satanism 57, vaccine 57, 5G 57. Neuralink 57, Bill Gates 57, nice. Like Scottish Rites. There are lots of videos on this, yep. Yeah, people are talking. Because I'm glad that it's this easy to find. That's what I'm excited about. Because I've been aware of this, persons. I'm aware of this stuff, but seeing it spelled out here from the United States federal government, right there. Sure, it's not on a .gov website, but it's close enough. And if you go to the .gov, you'll probably find the same thing. Well, let's look at one. Thanks a lot, Franco. I appreciate you for sharing that. I'm glad I searched it up. I'm glad you brought it up and people see it now. Because again, many people in the chat probably didn't know about this. Either in the chat or watching this video, they didn't understand. Yes, this is a corporation. A federal corporation. An instrumentality of the United States. Which means all their actors, right? I mean, let me look this word up. Donald Trump, Obama, Travis Scott. The quality or state of being instrumental, an agency, and the fact or function of serving some purpose. Yeah, instrumental, because they're actors. So now when I say that Tom Brady, Travis Scott, Sundar Pichai, Angela Merkel, Vladimir Putin are actors, they're assets for the federal government, and I'll even go far as say the United States federal government, and I always remind you it's Jesuit run from the Vatican, it's all the same. Do you see how I'm not trying to be funny or mince words or make these kind of cool fluffy ways to say things? No, I'm literally telling you as exact as fucking possible what is going on, who runs the show. These are literally assets, agents, actors for the federal government. It's a one world order. Never think it's just the United States. It's one world. Again, Russian Federation, I'm sure they're a corporation as well. Set up the same fucking way. All controlled by the gang. It's just so obvious. That's why this conspiracy theory talk is just stupid. I don't want to hear that shit from anyone anymore. It's just the dumbest thing. It's like, you're just embarrassing yourself. Why would you call this conspiracy theory? It's not it's conspiracy. It is. And sometimes it's hard for me to call it that. It's just so in your face. and you know who's doing it. It's like me and me and Franco saying, "Hey, we're gonna have a cookout today at 3 p.m." You know, but that's all we say. How's that conspiracy? But we're working together to do something, but it's in your face. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, technically it is conspiracy because people aren't supposed to know this knowledge. So I get it. I'm not gonna say it's not conspiracy, but just from, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Just see how blatant this shit is. It's hard to even call it that. And then you have these idiots calling conspiracy theory. It's like, go fuck off. Marco Rubio's an actor. It's just BS. Florida. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm done because we saw that. Now I can call this place a corporation. United States federal government BS. Employees of the federal government. I can keep saying that and not be, shut up, stop calling them employees of the government. They're not. They're like, yes, they fucking are, and it says right here. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Tiger Woods. He is an instrumentality of the United States. He's another actor. Hey, Gematria 32. Peace and love as well. Yeah, man. You guys, you definitely got to check out Clifford's book. He covers how they subvert the true law. He covers a lot of these things. I'm glad people are writing books, getting this information out. It's because it's a skill that not everyone has. So people can do it. Hip Corporation 144, 153. Oh, excuse me. That's why you talk so fucking fast constantly. Corporation 144, 153, like Jesuit order, and 63, like Jesuit order. And you got the key of David, 63, 63. Jesuit order, 144, 153, and 63. See this? Fact check that Franco Chigozi really claimed to have a cookout. It's just so sad too because it's just like you're fact checking, but guess what? Most people wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't fact check. It just shows they just accept everything. You see your check. That's a good exercise. Did we even have one? We didn't. But guess what? That's how fucked up it is. If I sat here and said me and Franco did not have a cookout at all, I've never even seen Franco in person. Guess what the fucking sheep would say? No, you guys had a cookout because you said so. You said so. The news said so. Conspiracy theorists. That's literally it. That's how they think. Oh, because the authority told me. So literally, right? Like seriously, if Joe Biden came up today and said that we had a cookout, they would believe Joe Biden over us. It's like these people are so fucking pathetic. Unbelievable. But we should have a cookout. It'd be fun. Yes, even the trolls are invited. Joe Biden's invited. Definitely. The Jesuits are definitely invited. So we can fucking expose them right there. From a gov. Oh, from a .gov. Nice. See, Title 28 from .gov. So this is official BS ritual propaganda agenda, official agenda from the United States federal government, which means, from the U.S. government publishing office, which means it's from the Catholic Church, the federal government, the Society of Jesus, because Society of Jesus, Rome of the Potomac, run by Francis Pope. They were there before the feds even came to Washington, D.C. They've been in D.C. since day one. Well, I don't say day one. Since whenever they slaughtered the Indians and kicked them out. See? Indian lands subject to restrictions against alienation imposed by the United States. They're pretty much saying, hey, they still control the reservations, essentially. Corporation. See? United States means a federal corporation, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or an instrumentality of the United States. I don't know what else to show you. This is as raw as it gets. They even have when you look at the little basic HTML. This is how raw the United States federal government is putting so much in your face. It's literally an HTML page with this text. This is old school HTML. I mean, this is no flashy pictures, no nothing. Look at the page source. Unbelievable. I mean, this is it. This is how in your face it is. Just some, some P tags, some A's, and that's it. This is as basic as you can possibly get it. This is how obvious they are. Yep, Jesuits too. You have read 4 negative stories since Tiger crashed. Yeah, they're definitely saying something with all that. Yeah, the mass will eat all the BS. Oh, Neuralink's not 57. Hey, what's good, Rosemary? Great having you here. Although it sucks about end the stream really soon, like extremely soon. But I think Neuralink has an A. Neura link, right? Neuralink. So Elon Musk, the Scottish Rite Freemasonic actor, again for another lesson. Again, Elon Musk always with the outer space. Scottish Rite Freemasonic Freemasonry numbers. Freemason or Masonry 42, Scottish Rite 57, Federal 138, Masonry 105, 42, like Neuralink. That's a good way to remember it. Because yeah, you would think neuro, like neuroscience. No, because he made it Neuralink. Well, no, his employer made it Neuralink to get the numbers. I just love this example because Rosemary said with the O, but then now we can see it's with the A and see why and see how a normal person would think it has an O, right? You would think it has an O in it, but no, they have the A to get by the numbers. Elon Musk is an actor for the federal government, for the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Jesuit order. Neuralink, right? I've seen it before. Neuralink. See, by Elon Musk, this Saturnian bullshit ass actor, such a pawn, a puppet. Again, I don't know. I'm not even saying anything. Why am I even here? I've shown you how this is an actor, literally thousands of times. I don't think 1,001 times is going to make a difference at this point. Space 28, Saturn the 6th planet from the sun. Like, I always feel like there's even more to that. Musk 44, like space. He runs SpaceX, as they tell you first off here. See? He is the founder, CEO, CTO, and chief designer of SpaceX. Notice how they mentioned that before Tesla, too. I don't think that's an accident. I don't think it's an accident at all. Everyone knows Elon Musk for Tesla, right? That's what I thought. But they list, it's not alphabetical order. Then why the Boring Company and Neuralink? I really think they're saying this is a space actor. We put our space pattern on this piece of shit all the time. That's what they're saying. SpaceX 68. Elon. I should get off this page. This is bad news. Oh yeah, PayPal by the numbers. He supposedly founded it. Explains the plan capabilities of SpaceX Starship. Guys, I don't even give a fuck if this guy knows how to build spaceships. He's a really good engineer. I'm never gonna deny that. I would say that this is still an actor doing things by the code. That's exactly what he is. His stock moves by the numbers. That's the thing. I don't know why people are going to deny he's an actor. It's like, if you knew if he's an actor, you can take advantage of that in the stock market. You have Neuralink and a forward reduction cipher equals 42. Bryson, what do you, I hope you guys see. I can't see if I said his comment. I know YouTube would just flag. They've done it before for saying something in the CNN article. But what Bryson said equals 56, very telling, and it's true. It's very telling. That's what these people are. Brainwashing masses 201. Nice. Cliffy got some from Wikipedia. All roads lead to Rome equals 1776. Wow. Great Reset of the World, 1776. Elon Musk looks like the Death Note villain. Yeah, he does. Like Ryuk, right? Oh my god. Oh no. Well, I guess like villain, because it depends your perspective, right? I'm not trying to spoil the show for anyone though on their manga, but I think he has Ryuk's face almost. I know you might even be thinking of him, but the fucking the guy who eats apples all the time. Maybe like he's like a fatter face version of this almost. That's what I was thinking you mean, but I think you might also be thinking meaning someone else. But I can see what you mean. Thomas H. McKittrick was an American banker and president of the Bank for International Settlements during World War II, whose close relationship with Hitler's Third Reich has stirred controversy. So the bankers, you see, are in bed with Hitler's Third Reich. So again, it's just so dumb. If you say anything about Hitler, oh, Hitler wasn't this or that, or he was an actor, or you get banned and strike, and people say you anti-Semite. Like, no, the bankers worked with Hitler. That's what this shows. What controversy? It's not controversial, especially if you know that they run both sides anyway. The bankers funded America. They funded the Third Reich. Educated at Harvard. Joined the National City Bank in 1916 to assist in opening a branch of the bank in Geneva, Switzerland. Under the chairmanship of Otto Niemeyer, you've heard of this guy. This is part of this. Yeah, he's part of the Bank of International Settlements. In 1941, Fortune magazine claimed that Germany had gained control of BIS by purchasing shares from other stockholders. Yeah, I mean, that's BS. Germany already controlled all this already because Germany is run by the Society of Jesus, who runs this. That's the whole point. It's all they use these to pit these things against each other to build a narrative. The same exact gang who runs this bank is the same exact gang who runs the Vatican, who runs the Catholic Church, who runs Germany and the United States of America. See? I mean, they're telling you right here. But here's the trick. This entire map should be blue. The entire thing. Do you know how to fix this map? You take the color dropper tool, you put it on anything that's blue, and then you just fill, the fill tool, you fill the whole ocean up, you fill everything else up, or you just, make the whole thing white and then make it this color again. You can make the entire map this one blue color and not see a single thing, and that's their proper color. They run this everything. I don't see a single part in here that they have no hand over. But even then, even just with this map, look at this. America's here. I mean, it's the countries I'm saying fuck, you know what I mean? Fuck these countries. America and all these first world countries in a sense. Just explain it. If you're trying to move out of here, this can give you an idea of where to go. Again, I'm not saying that the game doesn't run these places, but you might have better luck living there. Look at their main building. Look at this crap. Look like a fucking, look at a boot. See, a boot. It's a fucking boot. They're slamming their foot down on the fucking ground. Tyranny, right? Licking the boots of your masters. A boot is a tyrannical symbol. Putting their boots down on the ground. It's a common tyrannical term. The boot of tyranny. Unbelievable, man. These people love mocking people so hard. It's just so sad. Oh, you guys are laughing. Right at the comments. Yeah, get behind the comments sometimes. It sucks. Oh, here's Twitter. Here's a quick decode of Musk's Satoshi Games that you posted on Twitter. Nice, Gamacho Brigade. We're gonna look at this on the incognito tab. Fuckers blocked. Oh, I can still look at Twitter. Remember, I can look at stuff on Twitter. I just can't post. That's right. Good, so we're here. Yeah, this fucking Laurie. I'm actually responded to him. Nice. So, Gamacho Brigade, share. I hope I follow you, man. Oh, what? Damn, well, now I do. Oh, I can't even follow people? This is stupid as fuck, man. Okay, I'm not gonna start complaining. We're gonna get this over with. I'm just so sick of these tech companies. GameStop explodes another 157% higher after Elon Musk's GameStop tweets extends Reddit-driven short squeeze. Royal Society 157. Elon Reeve Musk FRS. Oh, because he's part of the Royal Society. I see. Yeah. 224. So the Royal Society is part of is putting out this ritual. 224, like the Society of Jesus, like Satoshi Nakamoto, like Jamie Rogozinski, creator of the Reddit Wall Street Bets. And then Wall Street Bets equals 181. Like the creator of, oh my god, you see this? Guys, I'm telling you, Wall Street Bets is manipulated as well. Guys, again, these people like to pump and dump stocks. Wall Street Bets is a tool for the federal government to pump and dump these things as well. Because it's illegal to, join a chat, be in a chat room and like pump stocks and stuff. It's technically illegal to do that. But there's legal ways to do it, and this is one of them. And this is one of the ways the government does it. So it's Satoshi Nakamoto, Jamie Rogozinski, Wall Street Bets, and you got the Society of Jesus numbers here too, the 224. They all equal 89. GameStop explodes with another 157 higher. World Society. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't even like your tweet. I don't think I can like it either. Can I like it? Can't even like, dude. Oh shit, dude. Oh, guys, I'm just a cue to leave. It wasn't even that big, but you guys know how it goes. I gotta have some kind of stop somewhere. Yeah, bootlickers. And boot is also the shape of Italy. Boot on humanity's neck. Exactly. See, I'm glad you guys get it. Of course you guys get it. But you know what I'm saying? If you guys get it, it's a social proof. For anyone here's like, oh, shut up, you're making things work. Boot, come on, man. There's some dumbasses who will say shit like that. So now that they see the comments too, like, no, it's not just me thinking that. Yep, also looks like the Tower of Babel. Yep, it really does. Coincidence equals 201. Wow. Oh, yeah, it does. I remember that. Coincidence equals 201. Sad. So sad. Yeah, guys, this has been another fun stream. I'm gonna maybe get an encore here. I'm gonna go back to work, but still, who knows? Maybe. One sec. I'm gonna prepare to go back though. So I guess prepare to leave, but it might not happen yet. One second. Mars landed. Hidden message. I like these links though. A ton of content. Yeah, good night, guys. But we might have some encores here. That's the only thing. But even then, I don't want too long of an encore because it will just happen. And I mean, if it does, it does at this point. Fuck it. I'm not even worried about it. But as soon as I have to leave, I'll just go. I'm not gonna be any minute now. NASA sent a secret message to Mars. Be the people who decoded it. Jesus, man. Keep reading the Times. We're creating a free account. No. So that's why they just say. So that's why they want me to have a free. I don't want to account with these people. For what? There's no point. Just turn off JavaScript and read the propaganda. The parachute that helped land the Perseverance spacecraft. The message, yeah. I mean, that was definitely some ritual within the pattern. I kind of saw it too. But whatever they're saying here, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? I think it's just more than what they're going to tell us. The first thing I said when I saw this is like, this is symbolic. That's why I said, sure, if I can't decode something, if I don't know the symbolism behind it fully, I'll at least let you know that there's some symbolism behind it, right? Reddish, orange, and white. Reddish, orange, orange 33. Those splotches were a secret message. During a news conference Monday, Alan Chen, the engineer in charge of the landing system, narrated what could be seen and learned in the slowdown video. He added, cryptically and nonchalantly, that his team hoped to inspire others. Sometimes we leave messages in our work for others to find for that purpose, he said. So we invite you all to give it a shot and show your work. Well, that's what we do all the time. Because they do this with the numbers especially. When the dates are going to have the landings. And it's just so sick. They're not telling you that. They tell you about this crap without the gematria. Across the Atlantic Ocean, Maxence. Come on, man. Maybe in Paris. I was like, oh, maybe Spanish. Move to Paris. I get it, but still, Maxence with Abella. I don't know what kind of name is this. Maxence Abella. This is a contrived name. Probably the space, NASA numbers, Scottish Rite Freemasonry, Jesuit numbers. Well, Freemasonry 67, the 19th prime, 86, symbol 86. See, symbol 86 with the symbol, the hidden symbol in the thing. Symbol 86, pyramid, triangle. Right now he's in the French Republic, 86, studying in Paris. Unbelievable, man. This is just so stupid. He's in Paris, France, where the Jesuits were formed, where Daft Punk was formed. Paris, France, 56. I can't even say his name. I don't know if it's Maxence, I don't even know. I don't even care. It's by the numbers, though. The first name, 3429. Bella, 33. Saturn 21. He called his father Jerome, a software engineer at Google working in London, and the two set to solving it. We like those kinds of little challenges. No, you fucking don't. This is BS. Why? Because these are the same dumb people who are, I'm so intellectual. I love these challenges. You some gematria? Oh, this is stupid. I don't get it. Oh, I can't do it. Dumb. That's why this shit makes me so angry, man. I hate these like intellectual types that deny gematria. I mean, if you're like this type, you can see gematria, that's different. But these type of book smart people who can solve challenges and puzzles and love a good challenge, and can see good pattern recognition, high IQ. We show them this, and they think it's all coincidence. Guys, that's what these IQ tests might be bullshit. Because come on, man, like how can someone with a high IQ and these tests are literally for pattern recognition can't recognize this shit? We didn't think we'd be able to solve it, but we'll at least try. So they did it via teleconference. Peace get the bits. Trading insights on Twitter and Reddit. Play little puzzles on his mission. Exciting. Okay. This is just, guys, it's making me so mad. Because these are the same fucking people that aren't excited for gematria. When I try to show them how NASA does everything by number 44, space 44, constantly. 44 of these people, 144, space 26. Every single time we look at a piece of NASA proclamation, every single time. Numbers for Freemasonry, for space, for conspiracy, every single time. Why doesn't it catch on? Why doesn't anyone give a shit? Why doesn't anyone care that NASA's putting cryptic messages in their rituals? No one cares. Nobody gives a fuck. This is stupid. These people don't fucking care. I don't get this Indian fucking name too to make it seem like, see, that's what I'm saying. Maybe should we go to India and find all the people like this that actually care, that actually want to wake up? Maybe that's what we need to do. But they give this, make it seem believable. Aditya Balaji. 86. I mean, fuck this shit. Fake news, bullshit, propaganda, and ritual constantly. We have Maxence Abilla, 86. Now we have Aditya Balaji, 86. All looking for what? The symbol 86 within the parachute. Parachute 93. Okay, at least I think that's not fucking 86. Freemason 51, Conspiracy 51. God, again, I'm getting kind of heated right here. Because like, just the fucking know-it-all fucking people just piss me off already. So when they don't want to fucking know gematria, that's what really fucking grinds my gears. It's like, no, you're not fucking excited. When I found gematria, I was fucking excited because I felt like it was puzzle-based, it was evidence-based, it proved all the shit I was trying to look for the whole time, laid out exactly what these people were doing. I mean, I'm ever grateful that I found this shit from Zach, 5 years ago. And that's what excitement is. Not this BS. God, man, this is so, I'm just sick. I'm sick of this shit. This is more words, more dumb stuff. What are they gonna? I don't even care what they tell us what it is, man. Oh, that's stupid, man. They're probably taking a whole 70-foot white parachute, 80 strips, 78 Jesuit, 78 Scotch Rite, 78. Look at this crap. This is what I'm fucking telling you. Always the numbers for the Scottish Rite Freemasons in the space program, especially. Scottish Rite 78, Scottish 32. Look at this paragraph. The 70-foot white parachute consisted of 80 strips of fabric radiating outward from the center to form a hemisphere-shaped canopy, and each strip consisted of 4 pieces. Dr. Clark thus had 320 pieces to work with. So 78 and 32. Each strip with the 4 pieces, space 44, but 78, 32. Scottish Rite 78. Scottish 32. Again, like, this is the same shit every single time with the space program. Sun 27, 2.7 billion. They lost a $2.7 billion mission because a parachute engineer had to sneak in a secret message. No ill effects. This is stupid. And then there's reminding you how much money they're stealing from the people for this fake ass mission that probably didn't even happen. Message here in 74, Masonic 74. They thought that perhaps the digits could be rearranged into a picture, like the message that scientists broadcast in 1974 from the Arecibo radio telescope in Puerto Rico. This equals 46, Catholic 3645. Someone get a demolition crew ready. Oh, no problem, Daniel. Yeah, you're the Great Reset 74. Yep, absolutely. Guys, I think I'll just leave it there. Now, I think now things are creeping up. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm not gonna, no more. I can't even do another encore. I'd rather not. I think everything that was shared, we seen Twitter. I know James some videos have been shared. I don't think I'll be able to watch them though. Jesus, man. Yeah, you guys want to close the stream. Oh, why is this? Oh, this is not good. Oh, I turned off JavaScript. Okay, it's all. It's normal. Yeah, I'll be back. Things like ESP. It just sucks when things just kind of pop up out of nowhere. It's annoying, but it's whatever. We've been going for over an hour and a half. It's not too bad. I've gone longer before, so I'm not going to too worried. 72 likes. Now, someone probably the Jesuit order took one of those away. Oh, it's Catholics everywhere. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, for sure, Franco. Yeah, I appreciate doing this as well, and appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, oh, speak on Young Pharaoh, man. I wish yeah, it won't take that long to speak on. Guys, Young Pharaoh is an actor for the Society of Jesus. The fact that his channel was created on the 177th day of the year, 201 days from his birthday, he gets banned from CPAC, or at least that one or two. But the 201, 177 from his birthday. His channel, his first video was on September 27th, and then the next September 27th. They have him with his new house, and then a watch with a sun on it he got from the Jesuits. I mean, come on, the guy is an actor for the Society of Jesus. Here, I'll do you guys a favor, and I really wish I have time to see this because, I have no problem talking about Young Pharaoh. This guy's an actor. I would not like this person. Oh, Gonzag's streaming, perfect. What good timing. Guys, definitely join there. I mean, I'm just about to rant about Young Pharaoh. I'm about to close the stream. Guys, I don't even want to subscribe to him. I want to kind of follow him and see like the BS he's putting out, but like I don't want to keep up with him. I refuse to add to this number. And that's during the stream. I was at the stream too in the chat. So gematria, people were spamming gematria, asked him to talk about Zach, just completely ignored it. So think about it. This guy's paid by the Jesuits. He ignores gematria. His own followers, the people that support him and pay him, they asked him to talk about gematria. Guys, whenever you guys ask me to do things, I try my best to do it, help you out, right? To teach you. His own followers, and I don't consider you guys my followers. You guys are we're all here in the same community, friends, pals, whatever. I don't call you guys followers, fans, but I think it's all wordplay anyway. But his people, right? The people that like to watch his shit, they say gematria. He doesn't care though. He's paid for by the Jesuits. He wears they're all-seeing eye in this shit with a pyramid. He wears the symbolism. Young Pharaoh is by the numbers. Young Pharaoh equals 68 like Afro, but 149 like Skull and Bones. The Jewish cipher. 905. His real name equals 95 as well. His first and last name equals 95. Like 95 Thesis something to counter the Jesuit order. He's literally an agent, an actor for the Jesuits. And guys, I think his voice is real. And I'm trying to talk about his voice. I don't talk about people's personal things or like physical things. His voice it's not like his voice is like wrong or bad or anything. I think it's just for the type of shit he's doing. Yes, it's annoying because he's lying and saying all this dumbass shit. So to hear from his fucking helium ass voice, it's annoying. But I'm not gonna rag on him or talk about that or it's like he can't help that type of shit. I know he's an actor, but I'm not gonna say that he's acting with his voice. I don't think he is. I think Tony telling like it is might be. That's a different case. Tony telling it is fucking around. This guy is like, I think he's actually talking like he's supposed to. But this is an agent for the Jesuits. His channel never deleted. Right now he's at 555,000 subscribers, 555,000. I mean, guys, here's how you see how his channel is BS. Look at He says that guys, he's racially divisive, says white people smell like wet dog. And then Jeff Doherty, is defending this guy. How can you be white and like this guy? Guys, this better be 555,000 black or non-white people like subscribing. If you're white, subscribe to this person, and you like him, you have mental problems. This guy hates you. This guy hates white people. You know, I heard him. They smell like wet dog. They have dog DNA and fly DNA and all this shit. Where does he get this information? Where is his source? Again, I'm not a source type person, but where is his own research almost that even shows this? This guy's fucking, all he does is take mentally retarded people and deceive them. Conversation with Leon S. Kennedy. This is probably synced up with the coronavirus. Leon S. Kennedy equals 201, and the voice actor died. Why is he doing that? What date was this published? I mean, it's just stuff like this. This is a Jesuit agent. It's just so clear. I mean, it's just so sad that even Zach, has to try to tell people how fake that young Pharaoh is. I mean, it's just so self-explanatory. That's why I really appreciate Zach for doing it, but I mean, it's just sad that he has to. And that these people are, that Zach's tried to ask this guy several times to, work together, to poke gematria, the interview with him, just completely ignored. Look at this. Like him or hate him, YP is an inspiration and looking healthy. See, this guy inspires these idiots. You gotta be retarded to be inspired by this dumbass. On January 11th, 2021. Kill 44. This is a ritual synced up with the Leon S. Kennedy voice actor's death. I forgot his name. I might look at that later. I just want to feel like doing more decoding because it's just more stuff to look at. I'm trying to wrap this up. New Pac. Maybe so. This is another kind of Leon S. Kennedy. Maybe they don't mean the Resident Evil one. There's another one here. At Aten Nation, join, support, ascend. How do you ascend with this actor? You're not ascending anywhere. You're descending, if anything, in IQ and spiritually. This guy does nothing for anyone. He lies. He dodges the truth. He mocks you. He divides people. He absolutely hates white people. Just blames them for everything. I just think people just like his dreads and maybe his swag or something. It's like, oh, this guy's cool. Let's just follow him. Again, because they're stupid, so they fall for shit like that. They don't see through stuff like that. The science of symbolism. Sure, maybe this guy has some legit things he teaches. I'm not saying everything he teaches is BS, but again, why would you waste your time watching all this shit? Proof the Democratic Party and mainstream media should be charged with treason and conspiracy. Why not both parties? Your next video should be the Republican Party as well. That's the whole point. Because this guy follows Trump. He supports Trump. Remember the guy who died at 38, the rapper who we interviewed? He died at 38. The Trump supporter. I think it was a rapper, yeah, too. But he has him a broken record now. I said it again. This guy's an actor for the Jesuits. I haven't seen this video yet. I was going off what Zach said that one time, or that one yesterday. But yeah, you can maybe when I have time, I'll look for this guy's video September 27th. The guy's a watch from the Jesuits. The Jesuit order gave him a watch with the sun on it on their day that they're recognized by Rome. How's that out here? And then someone's wondering if this guy is an actor for the community or for the yeah, we're part of the truth community. That's the unfortunate truth. We are leaders in our own way. Exactly, Franco. But that's why I speak against these people, because if you're in a truth community, like young Pharaoh's a piece of crap. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now. I'm playing with fire right now. Yeah, maybe go find YP and ask them in person. Jeff Doherty, the fucking shield piece of shit. Oh, guy's an absolute garbage human being. Kingface at Kingface. Going by the numbers. So we'll leave it off there. We'll leave it there, guys. Zach's streaming anyway, so you should go there and watch his stream. I highly recommend it. Oh, and Nathan's leaving work soon. Perfect. So Nathan's leaving work soon. Zach's streaming. I gotta go back to work. And I talk about, guys, if I kept talking about Young Pharaoh, do you know what I'll keep saying? This is an actor for the Jesuits, an employed agent for the Catholic Church. No doubt, zero doubt. in my mind, controlled. They gave him a fucking watch with their son on it on their fucking day to recognized by Rome. He's an actor. Alright, see you guys. I love you guys all. Later.